Okay, so you do need to complete the exam in a single sitting. Don't start it and think that you're going to get up and walk around and go do other things. Have your book there, have your notes, have your soft drink or whatever you like to have near you, a pencil, a highlighter, an eraser, whatever you feel you need. Ask your family and friends to give you 2 hours of undistracted time. Maybe you make plans so that the kids or the family can go do something else during that time period, but you must complete the exam in a single sitting. So what do I mean by that? The test opens to you on April the 7th at 5 a.m. Anytime after this and until April the 10th at 11:55 p.m., you will have 120 minutes, okay? So it does not mean you can take the test across all those days. Once you begin the test, you only have 120 minutes. Now, let me explain one thing a little bit further on that. If you were to start the test on April the 10th at 11 o'clock, well, then you would only have 55 minutes to complete the test. You would then not have 120 minutes because you started so late. So when I say that it's important to plan time, you need to plan time. Think of it this way. If you walked into a classroom and sat down to take a test, you know that if you arrived an hour late for the test, that you would not have the full, amount of time that all the other students had, right? So, because the class period would end. So at some point, our online class period must end. I do feel that giving you these 3 days is ample time, especially you have this advance notice, and I've even extended the timeline a little bit, so you can get in there and sit down and take the test. So I know the first test, there's always it's a little nerve-wracking. You're trying to figure out what's going on, but it's going to be the questions that come directly from the homework that you've been doing. It is a pool of questions, so the more times you've done the quizzes for the chapters, the more familiar you'll be with the test bank. And you'll just go in there and take the quiz, and you'll do your best. Take your time with it. Use your book, and I'm sure you'll do well. So I'm wishing you good luck. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. But I do believe this explains it very, poignantly. I will tell you that typically every semester I do have students who email me and ask me about extending deadlines or giving a second attempt for the exam. As a final note on these instructions, I want you to do well, and I've given you a lot of opportunities to do that by giving you the questions in advance and open notes and all this. And so it's important that you accept some responsibility here and make a plan to complete this, on a reliable computer prior to the due date. So I do not give extensions or second attempts on this, okay? So you can do it, though. I have confidence in you. I know you can do it, and I wish you much success. And like I said, if you do have questions, feel free to email me. Thank you very much.